Greetings everybody and welcome back to Industria Australis. Last episode I set up a bridge and a project board in what I'm going to call Norburn, the future capital of this series. You may notice that this doesn't look much like the area I was in last episode. That's because it's not. I am located here in the soon-to-be site of the new Norwich lumber mill. Norburn, I need to rename that waypoint, is down here. As you can see, it's a completely different continent, a fair distance away, a little over a kilometer away, to be precise. And a perfect place for a forest outpost. You can see I've got a rift forest over there, I've got a regular forest there, and word is there's a birch forest not too far in that direction. And that makes this area here the perfect midpoint and the perfect place to set up a forest outpost. I brought as much in the way of resources I could spare from Norburn. And I'm going to go ahead and start the process of actually building this. Now, I didn't necessarily bring everything. I couldn't even bring everything, to be honest. Just enough to get me started. As well as certain resources that are going to be more difficult to come by. Alright? Like the acacia wood, which is not readily available around here. I also off camera did a little bit of testing. I managed to find both dark oak and spruce wood, and I wanted to see, which looked better. And I came to a bit of an interesting conclusion. I can't really tell the difference between the two. Yeah, the difference between them is so subtle that it may as well not be there at all. And since dark oak is easier to come by, and in particular, easier to come by closer to Norburn, that's what I'll be using as my main wooden support log for this series. Alright. That said, we've got our storage area down here. I don't have the floor completely set up yet. There we go. And that's where the staircase is going to go. And then we're going to set the second floor. I think, where would I want the second floor? I think I need to take these walls up one block higher. Like so. Except for this one here. Yeah. Alright, this looks good. And then what I can do is sort of extend this out this way. Yeah. Alright. Go ahead and put some cobblestone up here like so, because this is going to be the second floor. Oh yes, one other thing I did off camera, forgot the sleeping bag, which will be useful shortly. And by shortly I mean not quite yet. Okay, now. Now's good. Excellent. Alright. So I've got this going. I think this first room is going to be the main worker sleeping area. Let's see, so I want beds, a chest, a place to walk. I only need one block for walking, I think. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So that goes like so. So there that goes. And then I also need to dig out a little room for the outpost foreman. And I think I'll go 3 deep for this because this is only going to have 1 bed. It's going to be a little bit fancier, but not dramatically so. Alright. So let's put the cobblestone like so. Alright, might as well get rid of that for the moment. Alright. Next step is to finish off that wall there. Alright. Now I'm going to complete this wall up here. Like so. Make sure I get both of these rooms. Alright. And too high for now. I want just enough, honestly, to basically deplete the acacia wood. Like so. Excellent. Alright. Now that I've got some spare inventory space... Hold up. Before I do that, I think I want to do a little bit of infill there. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that works for me. Alright. Next step is to get some oak wood. I'd like to think that oak wood will make a good floor. There we go. There's only 4 logs, which is 16 planks. Yeah, I'd say that looks pretty good. I'm going to need more oak wood, obviously. But I'll manage. So how about another tree's worth? That's 24. Alright. Like so. Yeah. Looks good to me. Alright. So now I'm just going to go ahead and dig this up. There we go. So this room needs 9 more. Alright. And then this room's going to require... how much? That's 1, 5, 9, 13, 17, 21. So 30 total. So another 30 wooden planks. Plus another 4 for the crafting table. Although, before I do anything else, I did craft some oak chests before I left Norburn. And I don't think it would be a bad idea to place them down. Some of them down. Alright. So 34 is basically 9 logs. Which is going to be roughly 2 trees worth. You know, so there's 5. 6, 7, 8, and 9. Good. Alright. Go ahead and craft these into planks. And I have no choice but to leave that there for the moment. There we go. So there's 6. Go ahead and check those out for the moment so I can put down a crafting table. Alright, so far so good. I still can't pick that up. And come to think of it, I think I do want some stairs. So I'm going to go ahead and grab one more log. Like so. I can go ahead and convert these into stairs. Like so. Yeesh. Okay, that's a not insubstantial cock-up. But oh well. Alright, so that's 4 stairs for now. So let's see. 3, 2, 1, and 0. Alright, that will have to do. There's a bunch of oak saplings that have dropped on the ground around here, which I'm going to go ahead and now collect so I can put them up in one of these chests. I think this one will do. I'll use this chest to store the spare cobblestone. This will be mostly useful for tools. Alright. I think the next step is going to be to finish up the walls up here. I need to take these one block higher. Go ahead and collect that line here. There we go. I'll get rid of that block for the moment. I'm going to want it there eventually, but not quite yet. Alright. There we go. So that's the walls up at maximum height. I think my next step is actually going to be to cut down this eucalyptus tree. Or excavator is going to really help with that. That's looking pretty good. Alright. Making progress. And there we go. Eucalyptus tree is... okay. Not quite out of the way. Oh boy. Ah, okay. So there's... aha! Perfect. Go ahead and pick up the saplings. I don't have an immediate use for eucalyptus wood. I can replant it around here. Probably on that side. But for now, this will have to do. So go ahead and place the saplings, and the logs go in here. And this is miscellaneous stuff. Although, I will hold on to the wool for the moment. And use it to craft a quartet of beds. These are bedrooms, after all. They're going to need beds. They're also going to require some torches for lighting. So let's light that room up. Alright, let me check the flooring here. So I put a torch there, that... yeah. And its counterpart on the other side will light up the entire room. A torch to cover the corridor there. And yeah, one more there. Alright, looks good to me. Go ahead and use the sleeping bag because it is once again nightfall. Alright. The next thing I'm going to do is start on the roof. And for that, I'm going to use predominantly cobblestone stairs. Let me get my light level overlay off. Alright. Let's go ahead and bring the dark oak logs here up another tier. And then I can go ahead and start this roof. Do I really want to combine these two into one roof, or would I be better served doing something else? There's a couple of ways I could approach this roof. And I think what... I'm going to give this a shot. I'm going to see how this looks. If I do this like so. Let's see. Yeah, that's actually okay there. Yeah, that will be fine there. I'm sure. Just a little bit more of the acacia wood. Yeah. And then this side will go like so. Let's see, if I do this like that. You know what I could do? Let me try to get that down like so. How does that look? That's not bad, I don't think. But let me try like that. Yeah, I think I need to taper in. Terrain is what it is. Yeah. Yeah, that looks better. Alright. Yeah, that's the way I'm going to go. Or, actually, now that I look at it... I mean, even if I put dark oak there... and there... where it belongs... You know what? Rather than doing that, I think I'd be better served, yeah, putting dark oak like so, and then like so. Yeah. Alright, let me go down below and see how this looks. Oh yeah, I needed that extra pillar there. Alright. As far as defining the space vertically, see if I add a log like so, and I think I'll do the same on this side. Well, okay, that wall's clearly got a problem, but I think it's a function of the terrain being the way it is. If I do the same on this side, yeah, the terrain's the problem on the other side. Alright, so when it comes to this here, I'm going to go ahead and dig all this out. like so. Alright. Go ahead and do that. And then on this side, this definitely requires some terraforming. Yeah. Whoa, what was that? What was that? Oh boy. Great, and that means now I have to fix all the work I just did. Let's see. Like so. Yeah. So that's the limit of that. So how does that look? Yeah, okay, so that terrain needs a little bit of work. Come to think of it, I'd be well suited to fix that so that it's actual proper acacia planks. I'm going to have to transplant some soil. Like so. Good. Put that there. There we go. That's... Where do I put this block? Yeah, that's good. Alright, so I've got this terraformed properly. I clearly have an issue with hostile mob spawning somehow. Somewhere around here. I have no way of knowing where. It is something I will have to keep a very close eye on. But, in the meantime, back to the roof. But before I do that, let me try to cut down this eucalyptus tree. Hold up. Okay. There we go. That's better. I can jump up here to get that bit there. Okay, that not from there. All right. There we go. That works. All right. That's eucalyptus tree number 2 cut down. I'm not going to rush this section here. Alright. Now, let's see. Remember, I did put it, one layer down on the sides, but I think on the front, I want this here. Yeah. That looks better. All right. Next step is to give myself another stack of acacia wood planks. And then start the process of finishing up this here roof. And I'll focus for the moment on the exterior segment. the goal is to get the exterior of the roof to look right first. I'll put a torch there. It has the advantage of lighting that up and giving a little bit of extra light to the area at night, making this a little bit more distinct. Not the angle I wanted for that. That was the angle I wanted. Forgot something. Oh boy. I'm going to have to drop down again. Climb up here again. It is what it is. Alright. Next step of the roof. There like so. Alright. That will go like so. Perfect. And then I'll put that there. Excellent. Go ahead and get rid of that for the moment. Well, that works. I was needing to sleep anyway. Alright. Now it occurs to me that I'm going to want a slab of some sort. Let me grab the eucalyptus sapling while I'm here. Alright. And since I'm going to need slabs, let's grab a bunch of cobblestone and convert it into slabs. I didn't want to place these two here. Good. Alright, so I think we have the roof on the front section. How does that look? This is not the ideal angle just because I am very much looking up at it. I don't think it looks too bad. Yeah, I'll take it as it is. Yeah, I'll take it. Alright. Now it's a simple matter of sorting out the roof on this back section here. Let me see. Let me double check what I did down here. So it's cobblestone, acacia, dark oak. Which means that the dark oak goes here. Alright. I'm not going to do that. But I am going to do the same thing with the back that I did at the front. Which is to elevate this by a block. Alright. Alright. How do I... There is something that just occurred to me. Well, I'm going to have a lot of interior work to do. And I'm probably going to wind up doing the interior work next episode. Because, to be honest, I'm running out of time for this one. I'll be lucky to get this roof started. There we go. I can at least put this dark oak back plank here. Go ahead and run the acacia one block higher. All the way around. Because I can. There we go. Alright. Now the next segment of this roof does not go like that. It goes like that. Alright. There we go. Alright. Go ahead and flush that out. Like so. Not like so. But more like so. This is going to run out. This is going to run me out of cobblestone stairs for the moment. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and craft a bit more in the way of the cobblestone stairs for the roof. Like so. I would like to at least get the roof finished up. Next episode, I can sort out the interior and the rest of this outpost. Alright. Go ahead and put... Actually, now that I think about it, rather than doing that like that, yeah, it would, I think, be better to put a sort of backstop beam here. Like so. Go ahead and run that all the way across to there. Yeah, that looks nice. And then I'll throw this wall one block back. Do that like so and like... not like so. There we go. Yeah, I think that's going to look better. It's going to get me a much closer look to what I have on the other side. Speaking of the other side, I need to get those two sorted out. There we go. Like so. Move the 12 over here. Note to self, fix that. Like so. And like so. Alright. And we're now on the penultimate layer of this roof here. And I'm going to do the same thing I did down there, which is to set up a horizontal support beam. And I'm going to top it with the cobblestone slabs. There we go. Right. And let me have a look at this from as many different angles as I can get. That looks pretty good. I made the right call to push that back. I'll fix that little hole there next episode. And how does it look? See, it looks pretty good from the side here. And from the back, yeah. Alright, I accept. At this point, the exterior of this building is done. The interior is not quite finished, but that's going to have to wait until next episode. I will see you next time, everybody.